thought for this first real exercise video for Sick and Happy, what I really want to do is to talk about posture. If you're slumped over and having a hard time looking up, you can't breathe very well, you look sick, you look like you really just don't want to be here, and therefore you feel like you don't want to be here. But if you can learn good posture, you can start to at least look healthy, and then gradually we'll start to get you healthy, or as healthy as you can be. First, what you need to do to help your posture is to strengthen your upper back muscles. So those muscles that bring your shoulder blades together in the back, together and down, also pull your shoulders back. And not only do you need to strengthen those muscles, but you need to stretch your anterior chest and anterior shoulder muscles. Okay? So it's strengthening in the back and stretching in the front. Over time, when you sit at a computer or sit over your desk working all day, your back muscles get stretched out, and as they become used to this longer length, they get weaker. So to strengthen them causes them to shorten back to their best functioning length. The other thing you need to do is to stretch your chest muscles and your anterior shoulder muscles so that you can naturally open your chest, roll your shoulder blades back and down. Okay? So it's sort of like what your mother told you all those years. Pull back your shoulders, although she said suck in your gut, and I'm not going to tell you that. It is important that you roll your shoulders back and down and sit straight up or stand straight. And with the exercises that I'm going to show you now, which will help strengthen your back, stretch out your front, you can start doing that today. All right? So let's go. First will be one where we use a wall. So Mary, if you'll step up to the wall, and what I want you to do is lean back against the wall so your back, your butt, and the back of your head and shoulders are all against the wall, and then walk your feet out about a foot. Okay, now you're going to bend your arms so that the backs of your hands are against the wall. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Now as you go up the wall with your hands, you're going to slide your hands against the wall and keeping the back of your head, the back of your shoulders, and your butt against the wall. Go up until you can't go anymore. And then go back down. And repeat this. So do this about 5 or 6 times. So over time, you'll gradually get to the point where your range of motion will increase and you'll be able to get your hands further and further up the wall. So this is stretching your shoulders out, your chest out, and it's also strengthening the upper back muscles. You feel it, Mary?
I do.
Good, good. Okay, this one you're going to use your ball, the stability ball. So go ahead and kneel in front of the ball and sit back on your heels. Okay, now I want you to put the tops of your hands on top of the ball, so your palms are up, and roll the ball out. Good. So you'll roll it out until your hands are right on top of the ball and you're still seated on your heels. Now Mary won't be able to do this, but I just want you to try to pick up your hands off the ball with your palms up. Okay, just hold it, hold it. So where did you feel that? So Mary, where did you feel this?
My upper back.
Okay, good. That's what you're supposed to feel. Excellent. We're going to use a foam roller in this exercise. This is a foam roller. It's made of foam. And this one is about 3 feet long and about 6 to 8 inches in diameter. You can buy these at any back store. All right. Okay, go ahead and have a seat on the roller. And then you're going to lie back so that the roller is between your shoulder blades in the back. Okay, scoot down a little bit more because you want your head on it too. Okay, now palms up. First I'm going to have you alternate. So one hand will be up and the other hand is against the side. Now do you feel the stretch? Where do you feel the stretch, Mary?
Middle of my back.
Middle of your back, and also hopefully here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now alternate sides. So with each of these you'll want to hold the stretch about 15 to 20 seconds. Good, now just bring your hands out to the side. Try to keep your hands on the ground as you're sliding your hands up. There, now you won't be able to go as far. Okay, good. So the idea is to, again, slide your hands along the ground as you're doing this. You're increasing your range of motion over time. What you're doing here is stretching out your chest and your anterior shoulders. Okay, another great exercise for your back is the Superman, which Mary's going to demonstrate first on the ball. So you'll place your self over the ball so that the ball is under your waist. Your toes are on the ground. And now you start off with your arms in a V position. So you're making the letter V with your arms. Thumbs are facing towards the ceiling, and you bring your thumbs as high up as you can. And then release down. And again, up, up, and away. And down. So really this is working your entire back, because you're working your low back to do the extension. You're working the upper back muscles in between your scapula to keep your arms back as you're flying away. So that's one way to do the Superman. Another way is to do it on the ground. So you're lying prone on your stomach, arms in front of you. Actually, scoot down a little bit so you don't. Good. Arms are in front of you. Thumbs up. And again, don't hyperextend your neck, but just come up. First, just come up with your upper body and hold it. And now down. And now do it. This is a little harder version where you come up with both your feet and your hands. Up. Hold for about 5 seconds. And release. Again. Again. And release. Good. Okay, so get down on your hands and knees. This is called opposite quadruped. Basically, you're quadruped because you're on your hands and knees. Bring your knees in a little closer to your, there you go. Good. Okay, now show first of all the opposite quadruped move. So basically you'll extend opposite arm and leg. The idea is while you do this to keep your back flat. So switch. And the reason I have this dowel is to use as a prop, because if I place this on Mary's back, it should stay in this position as she's doing this exercise. Good. Switch. Switch. With each of these moves, you want to hold it for about 5 seconds or so, and then switch. This is a great exercise for your back, for your spine stabilizing muscles, and it's also great for balance. Okay, good.